Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Florence and I'm a booktuber, a book lover, book podcaster, and I live in Hamburg, Germany. If you're watching me on YouTube, hi and welcome back. If you're listening to this on my podcast, hi and welcome back. Today I'll be sharing with you a book haul. Yay! A book haul. I have so many books. Let me show you. Let me share with you the pile. Look at this, it's crazy. Let's just say they're not books that I'm going to read right now. Some are like, I've been bought for the whole year. Let me explain. So, number one, grab your cup of whatever gives you joy. For me, it's a cup of tea because I'm just filming this before going to bed. It could be a glass of wine, a glass of water, doesn't matter, whatever brings you joy. So let's start. I have 3 books that are from the library. I'm the newest member of the library. I've been a member of the local library, but I lost my card. I was really into going back then when I was like in my fashion phase. I love going to the library to get like books on fashion and magazines, and somehow I stopped going and I lost my card. And then we moved. So when we moved just a few weeks ago, I thought, why don't you join your local library? So 2 weekends ago, I went to the library with my son, to our local library. And I got myself a card. And what is so nice, I'm just off the tangent, but please, I am getting to the point. Stay with me here. I joined the library and because I just wanted to find out what books they have. So immediately I got in, I asked, please show me the English books section. It wasn't so big, but I was so lovely surprised. I was surprised in a lovely way to see a lot of Black authors. Some books that I have also that I know about. I might share a clip to show the books that I know. But it felt good, and I got 3 books for myself. My son got 1 book. I got myself 3 books, and they also have. I have access to the Libby app, which I've had so many American booktubers talk about. It's where you can go and listen to audiobooks. So in Germany, will they have some in English? I haven't logged into it yet, but I will do that and find out. So I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm in a good mood. Okay, let me share with you the books that I got from the library. I won't go deep into talking about what the books are about because then the video will be just too long. So I'll just, the title and just a little, the ones that I know about, because there's some that are totally new to me. So let's start, Flo. Let's start. The title is NW and it's by Zadie Smith. Never heard of the writer, never heard of the book, but I loved the cover and said, you're coming home with me. So I'm looking forward to reading this as soon as possible. So it's in my February TBRs, I believe. Yeah. Which I might film tomorrow. It's in my February TBR because if it's a library book, it has to go back. So that's one. Number 2 is A Gift to Remember by Melissa Hill. I don't know if it will focus. Yeah, it's pretty bright. No, it's overexposed. Yeah, and it's a love story to warm your heart. Speaks to me. So I got it. And then I got this. This is Afterlives by Abdul Razak Gurna. And I just got it because of the black boy. Just because of the black boy. And it's a Nobel Prize 2021. I already love it. So these 3 are on my TBR list for February because they need to go back. Then the books that I actually bought, this is All the Lonely People by Mike Gale. This is a book club pick. So we have a list of 12 books that we'll read along the year, during the year, sorry, that we'll read during the year, and this is one of them. So I just got them in advance. The second one that I got is Black Cake. I first saw this book in a library in Copenhagen over our Christmas break, by Charmaine Wilkerson, and I'm looking forward to reading this because there's a podcast. It's called The Lit Society. I follow them, and they do deep dives on books, and there's a podcast episode that they did about this book, and I did want to listen to the podcast before reading it. So I was so excited when it was picked up by our book club. So I would read it and listen to the podcast and talk about it on our book club. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Next is The 40 Rules of Elif Shafak. I have read one of, this is the second book that I will be reading by her. I've read her other book, which is 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world. So this is her second book. I'm sure it will be good because I've had very good reviews on it. It's also a book club pick, so great. Looking forward to reading this. The next is How Beautiful We Are. Oh, I love the cover, by Imbolo Mbue. This is also a book club pick, which I'm also looking forward to reading. And the next is All My Rage by Sabaa Tahir, also another book club pick. The next is Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Jane Allen. I have read this. I read this at the end of last year. Wasn't so crazy about it, but I'm glad that it's one of our book club picks, so I get to talk about it with the other ladies, so yay. It's also a book club pick, obviously, and it's a series, so I might just get the other books that are in the series. Maybe. The next is A Spell of Good Things. This I read in January. It's by Ayobami Adebayo. She's the one who wrote Stay With Me, and this is also a book club pick, so I can't wait to talk about it with the ladies. And the last book is How to Say Babylon by Safia Sinclair, and this was also a January read. What's so funny is it's a book club pick by two book clubs. I'm in two book clubs, one digital and one physical, yeah. And we've talked about it in the digital book club, and the writer Safia Sinclair was part of the meeting, so I got to see her and ask her some questions. Well, I didn't ask her any questions, but I had people asking her questions, I was too shy. So I will be discussing it with the second book club, so I can't wait. So those are the books that I've hauled this month. There are some that are still on the way. But I just want to be prepared for all the book club meetings. and it feels good. I'm happy. I'm so happy, you can tell, and I need to go to bed. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and the podcast episode. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, subscribe to the podcast, and comment below. Are there books that you've hauled recently that you want to share with me? And are there books that I've shared with you that you've read or you'd like to talk about? There's one book that I've already read, but I will talk about the February reads at the end of the month. I am currently reading, I have it here, The Havoc of Choice by Wanjiru Koinange. It's by a Kenyan writer. So I'm currently reading 2 books, this and the second book is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, which is amazing. This, not so. The other one. So those are the 2 books that I'm reading at the moment. And I just finished reading The Color Purple. And I'm going to watch The Color Purple on Thursday. I can't wait. Okay. I clearly need to go to bed. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.